It has been generally accepted as long-standing tradition that effective initiatory instruction in alchemy has always been approached in three levels, referred to as prima, secunda, and tertia, an idea that mirrors genuine initiatory levels of alchemical work, referred to as nigredo, black, albedo, white, and rubedo, red. Traditionally, as far as what we can call postmodern tradition, it is thought that each of the three levels were related to working in particular kingdoms. Prima is plant, secunda is animal, and tertia is mineral, metallic. In the modern age, though, because there is not as much really known about reliably working in the animal kingdom beyond a certain point, or it was considered possibly disconcerting to modern sensibilities, some alchemical teachers have approached secunda as being more about aspects of mineral work related to philosophical sulfurs, leaving tertia to be more specifically about more advanced work in general, but ideally covering metallic work. While these ideas are at least quasi-traditional at this point, I find this approach to be somewhat cumbersome because it seems to have a somewhat compartmentalizing effect in the way that work is supposed to be done, opening a door to misperceptions that it is somehow done differently in each kingdom, which then leads to weird workarounds that somehow become acceptable as proper alchemy before really understanding the genuine rules. The result is then people thinking they are doing something real when in fact they are not. And it is all because not enough emphasis has been placed upon verifiable attainment of the four philosophical elements as the fundamental building blocks of practical alchemy. I am not keen to hold sacred any particular accepted idea of a valid teaching model just because it may have been how adepts taught, when they taught, because there is no actual proof of that idea. In that light, I propose a new process for teaching alchemy that is perhaps a radical paradigm shift from what has become accepted as status quo, but one I feel has the most likelihood of producing genuine alchemists, and by extension, genuine theurgists as well. Prius, the aspirant level, learning the primum ens process to obtain genuine quintessence from the plant kingdom. This is a simpler but genuine method which allows the aspirant to have a reliably replicable process for obtaining quintessence, with a verified morphogenic pattern to be able to begin regular ingestion of genuine, non-toxic, sacramental spiritual substance while working into deeper levels of practical alchemy or theurgy training. The new prima, initiate level, learning to obtain the genuine philosophical elements so real alchemy can actually happen, both through top-down generative alchemy and bottom-up process alchemy, and learning to verify results by testing the behavior of each element against the known chemical behavior of the base physical material. The new secunda, adept level, practicing effective rotation of the elements and the creation of circulata, magistries, and minor elixirs. And the new tertia, master level, combining everything learned to create higher level quintessence class substances, elixirs and stones, across all three kingdoms, plant, animal, and mineral, applied towards whatever purpose the alchemist is working to achieve on psychospiritual or material levels. It is to be expected, however, that this paradigm shift will not be eagerly embraced by anyone who has been teaching in the older postmodern but now traditionally accepted manner. Because as we will explore in a somewhat long-winding section on plant alchemy and other things as normally taught, those systems are full of inherent contradictions which allow for a lack of accountability in what is being taught, which should be starting to become self-evident.